Now that crypto is taking over everyday life, here are 3 crypto millionaire tips I wish someone would have told me 9 years ago when I got started. If you find this video helpful, give me a number 3 in the comments and share this with a crypto curious friend. Now, these are things that can help you now for the upcoming bull run that we may have already started, but it's not too late to take advantage of right now. Number 1, familiarize yourself with ecosystems, particular ecosystems that are built on top of layer 1 blockchains. The layer 1 blockchains like Ethereum, Solana, Sui, Sei, these interactive networks that allow protocols to build on top of them like digital computer or global computer systems, that's where the liquidity is attracted to. And we all know that liquidity equals volume, volatility, gains. Developers, venture capitalists, seed money, liquidity from various sources are attracted to layer 1s because they're great investment opportunities. And at the end of the day, because it's the network effect, think about Web 2, think about Facebook and Instagram in the early days, right? Think about how when people get on the network, the value of that particular ecosystem grows. And it creates what we call Metcalfe's law of adoption, which Bob Metcalfe is a real person. You can look it up. But Metcalfe's law of adoption is most acute, in my experience, on layer 1 blockchains. But not all layer 1 blockchains are created equal. So you need to identify, and if you put on your research cap for a second, here's a couple of things to look for on this first tip. Number 1, look for the incumbents who have the revenue. Solana's a great example. I think Solana is the, if not top 2, maybe the highest revenue generating ecosystem on the planet when it comes to crypto. But you also want to be looking for layer 1s that are new. They're up and coming blue chips. They've never seen a bull run before, and they have great tokenomics that are in your favor. And what I mean by tokenomics is the amount of circulating supply, that is the amount of tokens that you can get your hands on if you wanted to buy them, is limited. Or in another way, on a technical level to say it, there's not a big gap when it comes to the fully diluted value and the market cap, because you want to keep an eye out for token unlock schedules, because usually the unlocks go to early adopters or insiders that can sell and create sell pressure, lowering the price of your asset. A really good one is a layer 1 that's never seen a bull run before, goes through a fair launch, and has 100% circulating supply. But you also want to look for the layer 1 blockchains that are not just like all the other layer 1 blockchains. Maybe they've got a little marketing wrinkle, a new niche, or a different kind of a right hook approach to their marketing. These ecosystems can outperform entire narratives altogether, if not entire industries. I'm confident that you could do the stats on this. The layer 1 blockchain niche will outperform other asset classes like gold or the equity markets. And a little pro tip when it comes to short-term gains with layer 1s, look for the ones with the that are outperforming Bitcoin. Those are typically showing signs that they're going to front run the market. So look for XRP, look for Sui, look for Solana, look for AVAX, look at their BTC pairs on the charts to see if Bitcoin is outperforming them or if they are outperforming Bitcoin. Now that we've got tip number 1 out of the way, make sure you bookmark this video because you're going to want to come back and watch this a couple of times just to get it down pat. The second tip here is to go in that layer 1 that you've chosen, that ecosystem. Because remember, this ecosystem has dozens, if not hundreds, of other tokens. And that's where we find what we call high beta plays. A high beta play is basically a small cap token in that ecosystem built on that layer 1 blockchain with a good utility, a good community, good marketing, good messaging, but it can outperform the mother token on that layer 1 because it has more upside, but it's getting the momentum from the ecosystem. So one of the original great high beta plays to Ethereum being the biggest layer 1 ecosystem on the planet, one of the great beta plays to Ethereum is Chainlink, a cross-chain interoperability protocol. The CCIP is what they just rolled out last year, but it's an Oracle service, and it's a great high beta play to Ethereum because it plays mainly on the Ethereum blockchain. But now, fast forward in the future, it has diversified and plays into other blockchains. So it's getting the momentum and the adoption from all of the other laws of adoption. And then you can go crazy and just look at Chainlink and realize, wow, it's big enough now to have its own ecosystem of Oracle services and cross-chain interoperability protocols. Other protocols that are using Chainlink's technology and that Chainlink perfected because it rode on the shoulders of giants like Ethereum. So basically you can find the high beta plays to the high beta plays in a layer 1 ecosystem. So great example just of a hierarchy. Ethereum with a high beta play in Chainlink, and then Chainlink having a high beta play in, say, something like microcap like XSwap. XSwap is a payment gateway, bridge, decentralized exchange, all wrapped up into one using Chainlink CCIP network, relationships, partnerships, and technology, but it's just younger, smaller, and hasn't seen a bull run yet. So now you've got a layer 1 blockchain that's going to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. You've got an Oracle service utility that dominates the majority of all Oracle services businesses on the planet. And you have a microcap play that's in the slipstream of both of those standardized or established players in the marketplace so that you can have a decentralized exchange utility in your portfolio. And finally, tip number 3. Remember, give me a number 3 in the comments if you found this video helpful. Look for the maiden voyage. When it comes to bull runs, if you can find layer 1 blockchains that have never seen a bull market before, that have never seen a bull run, that they are still in their youth, although speculative, they have established support communities, etc. If you can find that maiden voyage, the parabolic upside, the asymmetrical bet that you can find in a maiden voyage layer 1 is so asymmetrical that Ethereum, Solana, AVAX, all of these popular layer 1s cannot hold a candle to the percentage upside that you can find in that young token. XRP is a great layer 1 blockchain, but you're not going to get these mythological multiples because it's been through multiple cycles. This is not its first rodeo. So when you're looking at the micro, small, and mid cap tokens, or even the large caps, 00 just launched, and it's already in a multi-billion-dollar market cap, but it's probably got a lot higher to go because it's brand new at the beginning of a bull run. It's literally like a brand new surfboard catching a brand new wave in a brand new ocean. Now, there's actually 4 tips, but here's the deal. I'll do the 4th tip in the next video if I get enough 3s in the comments, get enough shares, and if you give me a follow, I think what you're going to find is me going live and you getting access to alpha that you otherwise wouldn't get. And if you just want the shortcut and you want a community of great people who believe the things that you believe about crypto and you want to make the world a better place and leave a legacy for your family, go to cryptoyall.com where you can learn how to build wealth through crypto without having to become a day trader like I did. Like, comment, and follow for more.